Hello, I'm going to show you guys how to make cutouts for um, moms, homecoming moms. Les voy a enseñar cómo hacer cómo diseñar, how to design cutouts on for graduation moms. I'm trying to get the screen ready right now. Estoy tratando de hello, Irene. I'm trying to get the screen going so that I can start the. Today we're gonna be making the word senior. Hoy vamos a estar haciendo el palabra senior. Le vamos a poner un gorrito y all that little stuff. Hi, Christy. So I'm live on TikTok and I'm live on YouTube. So if I don't know if I'm getting good connection because I know I was getting bad connection the day before yesterday and it was a mess. So can you guys tell me, am I good? Am I good? Am I getting good connection? I'm trying to adapt the screen. Can you guys see the screen well? Hola, Patricia. Hola, Lupe. Hello, Lupe. Hello, Patricia. Hello, Delilah. Ooh, Delilah. I like how that name is spelled. So yeah, so help me out here. I'm trying to adjust the screen to fit good so you guys can see. Can you guys see well? Yeah, good. Okay, let me make it just a little bigger. Let me see right there. I think it's good right there. You guys can read everything and everything's good. Pueden leer todo y todo se mira bien para continuar. Para ya empezar a irme para lo que quiero hacer. Okay, so today we're going to be making the word senior with a little graduation cap. Vamos a estar haciendo la palabra senior con un gorrito con un birrete. Estos van a ser para, lo puedes usar para como los ramos eternos. You can use them either, whether it is for those eternal rose bouquets. It hasn't seen gifts for a while. And or you can use them for your moms, or you can use them as cake toppers. I mean, this what I'm going to design right now, you can use it for a lot of things, not just one. So I'm just waiting on a little more time just to see if it'll kick me out like last time, to see if my my Wi-Fi is working good. It seems like everything's working good. So let's get started here. Pat, hello, Pat. Long time no see. So, okay. So I already have my graduation topper, as you can see right here. If you don't know how to get these, pues ya agarré mi topper de graduación. Si no saben cómo agarrar estos, les enseñaré ahorita. So what you want to do is you want to go to images. So lo que quieren hacer es venirse aquí donde dice imágenes, que tiene it has like a little hot air balloon. How many of you watching this right now are used to using Design Space? You're acquainted with Design Space, because maybe I'm like, if you already know how to use Design Space, then I can just go straight to how you're gonna do everything. Okay, Irene, you're good. You do know how to use Design Space. So, okay, so to get these, not too familiar, but used to basics. Okay, so by basics, you mean you're already familiar with images, text, shapes. You know what I'm talking about. Happy wife, hello, how are you doing? Brenda, hello, thank you for joining. Molina, thank you for joining. Okay, yes, a little. Okay, alrighty, yay, that's what I need to know. Okay, then let's get started. Okay, so just in case, because TikTok hasn't answered, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this one and I'll just get a new one just so you guys can see where I get it. So what you want to do, so lo que les quieren hacer es, se van a ir a imágenes, images, le click, y luego aquí arriba, right here, you're going to look for the word graduation cap, or you're going to either type it, but since I already looked for it, I already have it there. So I'm just going to click on it. It's going to give me a whole bunch of graduation toppers. And guys, something to look for. Me va a dar muchos birretes. Lo que necesito que miren muy bien. I need for you to pay very close attention. You need to look at the tassel. You see how some have it very thin? Well, get ready, because at the time that you need to cut this, it's going to be super thin. And for those of you who use glitter cardstock, it's gonna be kind of hardish. Yeah, like so. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get 2 graduation toppers, one with a tassel thick, and the other one with a thin tassel. And I'm gonna tell you how to fix that issue. So lo que voy a hacer, voy a agarrar 2 birretes, uno que tiene el cosita que cuelga, que lo tiene muy delgadito, y otro que lo tiene gruesito. Lo que estaba diciendo es que muchos de las veces, muchos de personas yo sé que usan hi Amy, usan el cartulina que ya tiene el glitter. Yo no uso eso, yo uso el vinil planchable. So I only use HTV, guys, but still I need to iron it to heavyweight board. So I can't have it too thin. So here's one that has it very thin. Let me see. This one has it thin, so I'm gonna get that one. And this one has it thick, so I'm gonna get that one. And I'm gonna show you right now. Okay, ya agarré uno que tiene el cosita que cuelga. Muy delgadito y muy grueso. So there we go. So I just click on images and I'm gonna size it. Se fijan como unos están bien grandototes y otros son más chiquitos. Lo voy a hacer un tamaño más mejor. Okay, Tattles. I'm gonna show you right now how to do it. How to get it thick. Hello, Brenda. Guys, for those of you that don't know, I'm on TikTok live and I'm here on YouTube. So yeah. Okay, so this one, I guess I'm gonna leave it at that size, just so you guys can see. This big one, however, I'm going to make it at 4 inches. Este de acá, de este más grandotote, lo voy a cambiar a 4 pulgadas. Y lo voy a hacer 2 pulgadas y media de alto. So I'm going to change the size. As you guys can see, every time you're going to change the size, como pueden ver, cada vez que van a cambiar el tamaño, tienen que ir aquí y tienen que deslaquear el candadito este. Ya que hayan puesto el tamaño que deseado, entonces ya le vuelven a cerrar el candado. Right after you've already changed, changed the size, you want to make sure to close this lock it back. Otherwise, it's going to change your size. Okay, so this is the one that has the thin tassel. It's not that thin now that the screen is big and but still. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. As you see, I highlighted it, I clicked on it. So now you're gonna come to your offset. Once you've gone to your offset, you can start at 0.010. So ya después que lo cliquearon, se van a ir aquí arriba, aquí donde estoy, van a cambiar el número. Van a cambiar el número a 0.010. Van a cliquear enter. You're going to click enter. Please click enter, guys. Don't click on apply right away, because see how big my offset is. Por favor, no cliquen donde dice apply. Este cosito, este que está aquí, este verde, todavía no. En su laptop o computador o device van a cliquear enter. See how it got small? Okay, once you click enter, you click apply. So there it shows me that I already have my offset. Let me change the color so we can see it better. Ahí ya me enseña que ya cambió mi offset. Le voy a cambiar el color para que lo podamos ver más mejor. Ok. ¿Lo miran? ¿Ven cómo? Miren la diferencia. Miran el negro, que es el primero, que es el normal, el que había agarrado. See the black one? See how the tassel is very thin? And see how my red one is thicker? Slightly thicker. We can make it, we can even go to the 20, but it might mess up the shape of our topper. Podemos irnos también para un offset más grande, pero a veces cuando ponemos un offset más grande nos cambia el cómo se mira el retrato o las letras. Mira, le voy a poner otro de 10 a ese mismo que ya tiene 10, le voy a poner otro de 10 que iguala. Ay, let me just do it on 20 so you can see the difference. Let me make a copy of it, this one too, so you can see the difference. Okay, so I'm gonna, there. I made 2 of them so that you can see the difference. Okay, so this one is with 0.010, and this one is going to be with 0.010. Click on enter and then click apply. Let's remove it. And this one, the one we just did, we're going to change the color to blue. Okay, now I'm going to show you. You see the difference? Okay, so this is our original topper. Este es el topper original. The black one is our original topper. The red one is a topper with a 0.010 offset, and then you see the blue one with a 0.020 offset. See how the tassel is thicker as I add those small offsets? So there you have it. That's how you're going to get for when you either, regardless if you use vinyl or you use cardstock, you're not going to have problems with your tassel falling apart, falling off from how it's supposed to be, because it's already going to be thick enough. Who's following? Everybody good? Everybody getting this? Okay, so I'm taking it as a yes. So now what we're going to do, we're gonna get the word, we're gonna write the word senior. Text, and then senior. So I'm gonna put it right there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to change the, what is it called? The font. Ahora lo que ya escribí la palabra senior. Ahora lo que voy a hacer, le voy a cambiar el tipo de letra. Being that a lot of you probably don't know how to download fonts, and that's another subject, I have the video, so you're always welcome to go to my YouTube and look up the video how to download fonts, and then you'll have different fonts. For now, I'm just going to stick to the ones that Cricut has to offer. I like this one right here, Catchland. Also, what you're looking for when you're getting your offsets, and especially if it's going to be like if you wanted to really show, you need to get thick letters. So I'm going to show you one with a thin letter. So let me just make a copy of this one. Let me just duplicate it so I can have 2. Okay, and I'm going to get a thin offset. Let's get, I'll get this one. Can you imagine having to cut this one, regardless if it's on cardstock or even on what is it called? Even on the heavyweight boards that I use. I'm going to get out of the font so I can make it bigger. So guess what you're going to do here to make, if you want to keep this font, but yet you want it thicker, because this thing is going to fall apart. You cut it with your, what is it called? With glitter cardstock, or even if I want to make it out of HTV vinyl, still, it's going to cut my heavyweight board super, super thin, guys. You're gonna have a hard time. Let me change the size to begin with. So I'm gonna make the size, let's say I'm gonna add it to a 7.5-inch flower, or let's say I'm gonna add it to a bouquet. So what I'm gonna change the size to 7.5. Voy a cambiar el tamaño a 7.5 por 4. So I'm going to change the size to 7.5 by 4. I'm going to lock it there. Let me scoot this. Another thing that I always tell people, stay away from your images, from your letters, everything. Always try to stay as away from everything as possible. Because once you start adding fonts, sometimes you'll click on this one and the whole grad tops, everything that's close to it will click together. So Paper Chido, hello mamas, how you doing? So yeah, so that's what you want to do, okay? So now I love this font, but I don't like the fact, hola, no, me gusta este font, lo que no me gusta es que está muy delgado y al tiempo de cortar, pues va a estar bien delgadito, ¿verdad? So what we're going to do, we're going to use the same method we used to make the topper thicker. So we're going to come up here to the offset. See how I already have my offset at 0.020. Miran cómo tengo el offset a 0.020. Ahora ya nomás lo aplico. Y me lo hizo más grueso. So, esto va a estar más grueso. Y nos podemos ir más grueso, pero se fijan aquí, donde está la A, se fijan que tiene un hoyito. Bueno, eso es algo que van a tener siempre que mirar. You see how the A has a little hole? If we add another offset, it's going to shut the little hole. Check this out. Let's add a smaller offset, just so you can get an idea. So we're gonna go back to this is my favorite size when I want to make things thicker. This is my favorite size to start with, and it always, what is it? It's so difficult, the font. Yeah, it is, but you can always work with it. Check it out. Check it out. Which is why a lot of the times when I like thin fonts like this, that's why a lot of the times I add offsets. Like you always see my cutouts with offsets, like one offset at least, I mean, before I add my other offset, which is always, I love to use the foil cardstock. Actually, poster board is what I use. I don't like the cardstock because it has a brown backing, and that just really is my pet peeve. Brown back on anything that I use. I don't like that little grocery store paper bag look. Okay, so we already clicked on 0.010. So now we're gonna click on it on enter. We click enter, and then we can click apply. There we go. See how I made it thinner? So it went from this to this, and I still have, oh no, it was the other one. See how this little part closed? Look at the original one. Look how it has a little gap, which is what distinguishes it from the other ones. Can you tell the difference? This one was my original font. This one was the one with a 0.020 offset, and this one right here is the one that I went ahead and added a 10. But so it equals to 0.030. Is everybody following, or am I or no, you're not understanding? Am I confusing you? I can go slower. Okay, So that's a font that I wouldn't use. I just wanted to let you know that that's how you make them thick. It's way too thin. We can add another, the fonts that I always use, and it could work. Look, 6.9. This is the font that I always use. The what is it called? Seldomly do you see my cutouts with big fonts. I don't like the big fonts. I've seen a lot of cutouts with big fonts, and that is not my thing. That is, I think that's what distinguishes my work from other people's work. And a lot of people say, oh, your cutouts, they're so nice, and this and that. Bro, I've seen better cutouts than mine. See, but the thing is that they exaggerate on the offset. That's what takes away the nice look. So stick to an offset that it's kind of like a little trim. Imagine if seeing a house with, you know how houses that have a trim, you know how the trim is always very thin? The house is big, but it has a small trim. Can you imagine a trim a quarter size from the house? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, no. Something dainty. So for dainty, I always use 0.069. Always. Seldomly, I make the font bigger, and that's another subject I would have to get into something else. So right now I'm working on the word senior. So, okay, so I already have my font, my font size, which is 0.069. Now I click enter. See how the font got bigger when I clicked enter? So that's what you need to do. Every time you change the font, click on enter, please. Do not click on apply right away. Okay, so I already clicked enter. Now I can click apply. There we go. Okay, let's change the color of the font so we can see where we're coming. There we go. So see how I made it thicker? Let me move this one down. Now I'm going to add, let's say this is the font I'm going to be using. This is what I'm going to be using. So this is going to be my first layer. And then this is going to be my layer, the one where I add the, what is it? Hi, Amy. Oh, I thought it was a new one. Okay. So, and you know, the foil backing that I always had, I've been adding foil backing for my cutouts since like 2-3 years ago, I think. And I think it looks nice because now a lot of people are using it too. So I'm doing good. I'm on the right path. I like to think, say. Okay, let's say I want to make it a gold. So there we have it. So that's my first font. So this one that's real thin, this one right here, that's real thin, is going to be ironed on or glued if you use cardstock. I don't recommend using glittered cardstock, but if that's what you have, that's what you like to use, by all means do so. But it will be harder when you do it with cardstock. I'm just so you know. Irma Linda, hello, my friend. So yeah, so it'll be a little more difficult if you use cardstock, but as I said. So let's say I'm going to be using HTV for this one instead of the cardstock. So all I'm gonna have to do is get this one right here, which is my first offset, I mean. And I'm going to come up here where it has the plus thing. It says duplicate it. And I like to turn it into brown. That way I know that it's board, like my heavyweight board. And what I'm going to do in this case, I'm going to press first. First, I'm going to iron the pink on top of the brown. And then I'm going to iron this one on top of the pink. Okay, so enough with that. I just wanted to show you how to make the fonts thicker. Let me just move everything aside. And let's get back to senior with a graduation topper. Great, so now it's not my Wi-Fi that's misbehaving. It's my my laptop. There we go. So remember what I said. I want you guys to stay away as much as possible from all your other things, whether it is fonts, whether it's images, it doesn't matter. Stay away from them. Okay, so in this case, I'm gonna use the topper that I made the tassel thicker. I like the one that I made it. How is it going? It's going good, amiga. It's going good. I've had a lot of orders for the 3D cutouts. And right now, I haven't ordered. I already designed them. I just need to cut them, but I just thought maybe I'd give a little class here. So for those of you who would like, well, whoever wants to learn how to make the senior cutout. I can do a homecoming too. Does anybody have something they'd like me to make a cutout of? ¿Alguien tiene algo que pedirme, que cómo enseñarles para que lo hagan? O pidan hoy o callen por unos 2 semanas porque estoy bien ocupada, casi no tengo tiempo de venir aquí a hacer videos. O hacer videos. Okay. So there, I have the word senior and I have my topper. You know, I actually like how this looks with a big topper. But, I mean, well, I'm going to give you 2 choices. How to use the word senior with a big topper and how to use the word senior with a small topper. So let's go and get into the small topper first. The big topper. I like how it looks like that. So what obviously this, it's the height that's kind of like, So let's change the height to 2. There we go. Right there. And I do want the word senior to be in the front. So what I'm going to do in this case, I'm going to add an offset. My favorite offset for whenever I'm going to be slicing is the 0.040. So I'm going to change the offset. Well, I'm going to add an offset of 0.040. Click enter and then click apply. There we go. Okay. So now let me change the color so that you can see it better. Hello, honey bunny. YouTube, are you guys following me? I'm live, guys, for those of you that don't know, I'm live here on TikTok and I'm live over here on YouTube as well. So, yeah. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, see how I selected the whole thing? I highlighted everything. So now I'm going to come up here to where it says duplicate. I'm going to duplicate it. Bring this one down. Now, I want to make sure that I already have my, that offset, the one for my, for the foil poster board that I like to use. So I'm going to go ahead and add my foil already. So, and that one, my offset will be at 0.069. Apply. And for that one, so I can know what it is at the time of cutting, when I'm cutting my, you know, when you click on make it, I like to use this gray right here. This one, by using this gray, I already know, oh, okay, well, that's my, that's going to be my poster board. If I wanted gold, I go up here to this very light yellow, and that'll tell me that's my yellow, that's my gold poster board. So in this case, I'm using the very light gray. Okay, so I'm gonna, and this, what I'm doing right now, you don't really have to. The reason I like to duplicate all my images before I work on them is in case I mess up. And a lot of the times, especially, I know that way before when I first started using Cricut, I would mess up a lot. I still do. Don't take me wrong. I still do. So for those of you who sometimes want to give up just because you keep messing up and you think you don't get it, hey, I still mess up. So if that's of any consolation, just remember, I still mess up too. And I mean, and here I am teaching you. So anyway, so I already highlighted everything. So now I'm gonna duplicate it. Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. There. Okay. Ponytail girl. I am so glad you're here. Your WhatsApps, girl? Okay, so we're already here. We already have a duplicate. This is how I want my image to look. So now I highlighted everything. Now I'm gonna delete my foil back, and I'm going to delete the word senior. There we go. So it's just going to leave us with the offset and with the graduation topper. The graduation cap, I mean. So now we're going to highlight the whole thing. Now we're going to come over here to where it says slice. Right here, down here. Do you see it? Let me see. Let me see if you guys can see it. YouTube, can you guys see it? Okay, so we're going to click on slice. There we go. Now I'm going to click right here where the word senior is, and that's my slice results. So I'm going to get rid of my slice results. I like to do it from here because that way I make sure I don't miss any pieces. There we go. Okay. So this is going to be vinyl. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this word down. I duplicated it so I can bring it down. There it is. Senior. And now I highlight the whole thing and I look for this, the offset, the one that's for the foil. I duplicated it instead of telling you my laptop is misbehaving today. There we go. See? That's how it's going to be. Now, what you want is you want to make the cardstock where you're going to be pressing this to. So, and I know it's a lot of duplicating, but as I said, that way it's easier for me to have always the original picture. It's always the original picture. Once I'm done, once I get the image to where I want it to be, I just go back and delete everything. I'd rather be duplicating everything and have everything set, see how everything looks the way I want it, than be deleting everything as I go and then later figure out that that's not how I wanted it and I don't know where to go to. So now here's one like this one, the one that has the how I want it. There. So I highlight everything. Now I'm going to delete my my poster board, my foil poster board. There. Now I'm going to get everything. And now I'm going to come over here to combine. I like uniting my things. I do not like welding, because welding you cannot undo. Unite, you can. So this one I'm going to turn it into brown, because that's going to be my poster board. Well, let me duplicate it. So one's going to That's going to be my poster board right there. And I'm going to iron. What happened? Well, darn it. Okay, so I highlighted this one, the one that's already the way I want it. And look. Ugh. Is anybody else having trouble with Design Space? This new update is just driving me crazy. I really can't. See this. Every time I duplicate, it should come to the front, and it's not doing that. It stays on the back. See? So I'm gonna have to do it the right way, the way I don't like doing it. Really? It's like it has a mind of its own. I'm probably gonna have to get out because it's doing everything that I don't want to do. See, now it's glitching. What the? Okay, let me see. I'll just save it under PPP so that it can silhouette cameo. No, I'm using Cricut Design Space. And it's giving me, how is it going? Okay, I'm just reading everything. Yes, this Cricut updated and it's been messy, very, very messy. Like it's taking me longer than usual to do my to do all my designs. Like it's just not good. Okay, let me just get out of here. I guess I'll just okay. Let me get back in it. Let me see if it'll start acting better. Yes, sometimes, yeah. And we didn't used to have that, remember? It was so easy. Like, this is one of the reasons why I liked Cricut instead of using what is it? Yeah, the silhouette. Because it was so easy. Look how many like things buttons we have here. Like hardly any. It's so basic. It was so easy, but now with this new update, it's driving me crazy. Like it's just I'm over here already stuttering from where I can't believe this. Like I can't. It's throwing me off. There we go. Okay, so the red is going to go iron to my heavyweight board, and then I'm going to make this one, the word senior, duplicate it. That's how I like doing it because it's faster and you don't have to do it one by one. There we go. So that's how it's going to look. Now, this is something else you could have done for this one. I'm going to show you and see why I like making a whole bunch of them. Because this is something else you can do. What you can do, see my very light gray. My very light gray. Hello, Crafterpalooza! My very light gray, I can turn it, let's say, black. So I'm going to go over here, look for my very light gray, which is supposed to be my my foil card poster board. So I'm gonna change the color. I'm gonna click on it. I look for it on the side. I'm gonna click on it and I'm gonna change the color to white. There. So now we're going to get this whole thing with a white offset, and now we add another offset of the same number, the 0.069. Is everybody getting this, or see, it's not changing my offset? I know for sure this big thing is not 0.069. I think, friends, I am so sorry, but come on, Cricut. Let me change the size again. Let me try it again. Nope, I'm clicking and clicking and it's not changing. Let me see from right here. Okay, it worked from here. There. Oh. Oops. Yay. Okay. There we go. So now I can go ahead and make that one my foil poster board. And that's how my name's gonna be. And let me change it into the senior colors. Let me see, I'm gonna make the topper silver. And then I'm gonna make this the letter silver too, so that silver there. Now, do you see why it was that I added the offset for senior? Let me if I wouldn't have added the offset and done all that cutting and everything that I did with the word senior, you wouldn't be able to distinguish. They would all look the same color, kind of like, let me see. Why is it doing this? Okay, so this is my original. Let me just make a copy. Thankfully, I have a copy of it. See, that white is my gap right here where you can see the difference. See right there how you can see the white trim. You can see how we have the cap and we have the word senior. Now let me do it without adding the offset. Patience. Okay. My ex-boss used to always say, if I had patience, I'd be a doctor. That's true. If I had patience, I'd be a doctor. Like, my goodness, this Cricut, this design space got so bad. Okay, now let's make them both the same color. Let me add the white offset. Okay. Now let me bring it down. Oh. Okay. So the way that it will move my everything, instead of having to move everything one by one. So I just come over here to where it says edit. I click on copy. Now I'm going to make the screen smaller. and come to the one that I just made, the one where I'm trying to show you that it's all the same color right there. So I'm gonna have my little arrow there, right click, paste. This project contains fonts that are not installed on your. What do you mean it's not Wow. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to. It's. I mean, why is it not? It's from Design Space. Like it's. See. It's from Design Space. It should be here. It's Design Space letters. Well. Okay, let me try to drag it all by itself. Okay, I'm gonna change the color and you're gonna see the difference. I'm gonna make them big right now. Let me change the colors to the exact color, which is this other gray. You see the difference there? Question around how much is everyone selling cutouts? I know it's off subject. Well, a lot of us are going $1 an inch. So, but really it all depends too on the color, the size. If we don't go by $1 an inch, we go for how many colors are we adding? What size are we making them? Are we adding lights? I started using this year, what is it called? The 3D cutouts. Those are more expensive. It's more time consuming than what I'm doing right now. So yeah. So the pricing varies. The pricing varies on the person because there's a lot of people that and I've had a lot of those that like to ask me how much they are just so they can get an idea as to how much I'm selling them for, just so they can sell them cheaper and they can get more customers. So yeah, there's a lot of people who are selling them like super affordable to get more customers, or they get blocked, or they block people. Like I'm blocked. I'm on timeout on Facebook right now. I can post, but I cannot comment on anything. So somebody reported me not to the group I'm in, but to Facebook itself. Supposedly I'm posting spam when all I was doing is helping out people, sharing sharing my tutorials that I have on YouTube, and of course trying to sell my cutouts. But now, I mean, even if I post my cutouts, why spam really? Yeah, that's how it is. That's how every year I go through this. Every year I come up with something new, but there's people out there that which is good, right? It makes me feel good because I feel like I mean, like, so like I kind of like, they kind of see me like a thread. And it's like, wow, like, ain't nobody competing or anything, but okay, yeah, well, it's good that you're taking your time to hate me, which is good, it's good to know that I have some little, you have time for me. I have amazing tutorials. Yeah, I do. I have a lot of tutorials, but it's always around this time that Facebook blocks me, and it's because I'm coming up with ideas that people. Yeah, they just, yeah. So, so I'm blocked from all mom groups. Exactly. There's a lot of people in the world. Yeah, there is. And it's weird, right? Because listen, I'm the group expert for 3 homecoming mom pages. I don't know if you guys know, for those of you that don't know, and you want to see some amazing work, go to, what is it? It's Houston Homecoming Mom Makers, DFW Homecoming Mom Makers, and Texas Moms and Garters. Go to those groups on Facebook. They're amazing. The work you're gonna see there is amazing. I mean, my goodness, I really, those ladies inspire me. Like a lot of them say that they're inspired by me, but it's like, girl, like you inspire me. Like I mean, that's how amazing their work is. So yeah. So anyway, so this every year I get blocked from my mom groups every freaking year, but it's because of this, like too, that I'll be doing something, but that's how I know that I'm doing real good, and I love it. I really love it. I once Facebook blocks me, I'm like, yes, I'm doing good. It's a reassurance that I'm doing real good, and it's like, yay, yay. So yeah, girl. So I don't know. You, for the one that asked about the prices for the cutouts, there's a lot of people out there who like to sell them super super cheap, and so that they can take customers away from this other person. But one thing to just always make sure of, just I mean, if you don't mind, we love you, and you are such an inspiration. I love you seeing all your work. Thank you, Mama B. Thank you so much. So yeah, there is a lot of people out there right now that are selling the cutouts like super cheap. So don't go by my word. Don't go by, like, I mean, like by what we're selling them for, $1 an inch, and by depending on the colors. Because if you find the right one, the ones that see me as their competition, they're selling them for super super cheap. Yeah. So if you were asking because you want to start selling them, just know that there is a lot of people out there that like. Thank you so much for the follow. There is a lot of people out there that like to give their, like, like sell their work for a lot less than what we do. They'll be using our stuff, but it's okay. It's okay when I see people doing what I do, but they don't give me credit. It's all right. I love it. I really, I love the fact that I like to see people doing what I'm doing and not give me credit, and then on top of it, going out they're going out of their way to put me in their thoughts, as in, like, like hating on me. So yeah. Anyway, let's get back to this before I start crying. Yeah, right. I'm here, but I completely understand you. What's meant for me is meant for me. I don't have to compete with others, anyone. Yeah, that's true. We don't have to compete with anyone, and it's like okay, you're blocking me. You want to lower my hustle. It's like, it's okay. That's just, So yeah, so every year I go through this. Every single year I go through this. Like it's been happening for 2 years already. This is the second year. Last year it happened, and I had just started. Facebook had finally started letting me comment and all that stuff. Well, first they started letting me comment, and then all of a sudden they started letting me share my tutorials. So that was so super awesome, right? And I was super happy about it. But now again, like, supposedly I'm promoting spam and this and that, and they give you this little BS story about why you're blocked. But but I do know that it was someone from the mom groups. And well, I'm not saying from the mom groups that I'm expert at, because I do post on other mom groups where I'm not expert at. And but yeah, I'm blocked. I'm in timeout. Sad. Anyway, let's go back to this, guys. Okay, so notice how on this one on this side, see how everything's all together. The only reason you can see the outline, that separates the topper from the word senior, is because, well, of course, Cricut has a little tiny outline, which will go away. So at the time you print this, it's going to be your graduation topper and your letters, and they're going to be overlapping. And compared to this, how it looks real nice right here. Let me make it bigger. See right there? You can see where it divides. You can see the little division. And here, on this other one, you can't. See? You can't see the division. So it is very important that you do add an offset. If you're going to be using everything the same color, like this is supposed to all be gray, silver glitter. So see the importance of adding your offset. Always add an offset if you're going to be using the same colors. Because a lot of the times we do work with just two colors. And I like to make my, in order to, since I use HTV, if I just cut this, the word senior on the cap, it'll be in little pieces. See how the gray, it'll be a little piece for this one, it'll be a little piece for that one. So I'm gonna have to, at the time of cutting my heavyweight board, it's gonna be the same as doing it with cardstock. And that's what I don't want. I wanna be able to just press everything on in one piece. Well, I mean, you get me, right? Even if I have to layer, it's okay, but in one piece, unlike in small pieces. Imagine you're gonna have to make a piece for the S, the E, and then the little dot, and then this will go together, but then it's gonna be this is gonna be one piece, and this is gonna be one piece, and it's just a mess. So always add an offset. Always add an offset so that you can see the difference. See? Look at that. You can see the division. So let's make the word senior with the graduation topper on top. Oh my goodness, it made it so big. And as I said, try to stay away from all your fonts and your images so you can work better. Okay, so YouTube, nobody's commenting. Alrighty. Alright. Well, at least nobody's being rude. Usually I stopped going live on YouTube because people were so rude. But I guess right now it's just friends. Very good, very good. Okay, let me change the offset. And I'm going to use something thick. Remember, look for something thick so that you can... Oh, and the one that I had used earlier is Catchland, the name of it. Look, retro script is not ugly. It's kind of nice. Let's choose... Oh gosh, guys, like for the letters that I have that I got from, oh, I'm so glad, oh, hold on guys, I need to do this puzzle piece. I'm so glad I looked up. There we go. Hi Jazz, I've enjoyed all your videos on all platforms. You are so inspiring and talented. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Here to support you. Thank you so much, D Strong. Thank you. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. Oh, that makes me feel so good and makes me want to do even more. Thank you so much, guys. I'm glad I inspire you guys, and I really, that's why I say, like, if you're not understanding, because I really, guys, sometimes I can't even believe I actually make tutorials. I'm so bad at explaining things. I am very bad at explaining things. Like, I can do it. I can do practically anything, but when it comes to explaining, it's like that's my my big gosh, I can't even think of the word right now. Factor right there. I'm not good at explaining. I wanted cursive. Let me see. Okay. This one backpack, I've used it before. That was the first ones that I learned how to use. Yes, your tutorials are among my favorites. Thank you so much, Amy. Me too, D Strong. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. That makes me feel so good. I'm like, shoot, I'm even happier to be doing this right now, to be taking time from my stuff. Oh, I'm just waiting on something because I'm gonna be making a mom this week. I'm really, really, really saying I will, but it's I have a lot of cutout orders right now. The 3Ds. I can't wait for you guys to see my new design. Would you believe someone asked for battle racing? Oh, I can't wait. Look, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you my. We'll get back to this. We'll get back to this right now. Let me see. Let me save it. Save. I'm gonna show you the cutouts that I have designed already for this person. That the young lady that these cutouts are going to be for. She's battle racing. She does battle racing. She's vice president. She's what else in FFA. Don't let any haters get you down. Your work speaks for itself. Thank you so much. Yes, I you know, when I first noticed that this was happening, and I was like, okay, it's just Facebook. I maybe because I know for sure on the mom groups, I'm not gonna be saying nothing bad. I'm not gonna be saying nothing bad or anything. I mean, like, come on, I'm group expert. What kind of example would I be, right? If I'm saying something bad or I'm like, well, maybe on something that I said on my regular Facebook. So what I did, I commented on my Facebook, the one of the mom pages. Well, actually, in all of them, all the mom pages I'm in, and all the mom pages, even including the ones where I'm not group expert at, I cannot comment. But then I went to because I like helping others too, right? So I have a lot of like stray animal, little stray dog, little apps. I mean groups and everything like find lost and found dogs and things like that. So I went to one of those groups and I commented, and voila, my comments went right in. And then I was like, could this be a coincidence? So I went to another one. I think I commented on a ribbon or bow, I don't know. One of my other kind of groups, and voila, I can comment. And then I went to to one of my friends' posts, and I was able to comment. So it's like, andale, somebody who knows that I'm on all these groups just kept reporting me to Facebook. And I'm okay. See, this is why I know this is what happens, because a lot of people have their little thing. You see, many years ago, teenagers, right? They're crazy and they think they know it all, and you know that thing, right? Okay, so I'm not gonna get into details. I'm just gonna kind of like explain. One of my daughter's friends posted. Well, actually, it was someone posting something about my daughter's friend, and it was something very, very ugly, guys. That for those of you who are parents, even I felt bad and even for the little girl, because this was something that was gonna mark her forever, because it was out there. It was something that some little boy posted about her, and it was gonna mark her forever. So what my daughters did, both of them started so that Facebook could take it off. Both of them started complaining to Facebook that supposedly it was spam and that this and that. And I mean, they had to do it about 100 times, but Facebook got rid of that post, like completely. And the person, well, wasn't able to post. So it's like, yeah, so that's how they do it. The person that reported me, that supposedly but I already know it's because they see me as their competition, which is great, because I know that's how I know that I'm doing good. I mean, like, hey, you don't have haters is because you're not important enough. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, so that's how it was. Like, somebody that knows that I'm in all these mom groups just went to each one of my posts and reported it to Facebook. So yeah, Facebook has me in. I second that. Yeah, I love haters. I just love them, man. I mean, I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for them. I thank them so much. Like, it's like, yeah, man. Like, I mean, like, like, they kind of push your buttons, right? But at the same time, like, they get you up there. I mean, like, because people start, like, So they try to do you wrong, and they don't know that in reality it's like, damn, thank you so much. Thank you. I didn't know that much about me. Now I do. Now, not only I know things I didn't know about myself, now other people know too. That's awesome. Anyway, let me show you the cutouts. Okay, so click on save. I already did. Let me go to my stuff. Check these out. I can't wait to print these out. But have other orders. I like to print all my orders together. See, this is how I start them. See, as you can see right here, and I have my rough draft. This was what for my cheerleader, the one the 3D cheerleader. That's how I started it. Then I added over here, and I start. That's how I do all my thing. Like once I go by the person's name, and then once I get all the designs for all the other people, I put them all together in one page, and that's when I start doing my cutting. So I have a lot of cuts to make, but I need to work. This one, I think I just need to fix bring the hoko. My Cricut started messing up, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna put you away. Maybe you're acting fuzzy. Maybe you need a nap. So let me put you away for a little bit, and I put it away. And so I didn't add the hoko so that these cutouts can already be ready. But these are going to be my cutouts, guys. So see, that's that's one of them. And move. It's not letting me move. Wow. It's not letting me move. I'm stuck here. No. See the little. There we go. See. And then here's this one. This one's the one that I'm kind of still iffy too, because I don't know if I'm going to make her, if I should just make her turquoise and then the outline pink. These are going to be 3D. All these cutouts are going to be 3D. See, and then this one is the customer sent me some a picture of some cutouts that she had made the prior year, and she asked me if I could remake them. And okay, so I'm remaking those. So this design, this one, well, I can't say it's much of a design because this is, well, actually no, this is how you find it. This is the original. Let me see if I still have it. Oh yeah. See how the original is with a barrel? It's all the way over here. And then I converted it to, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, so now I made the, right here. So see, the barrel was on the side like that. Why is it doing that? I'm trying to keep my cool, guys. I'm trying to keep my cool. Wow. And see why I say that. Please, if you guys are going to want to order from me, please order fast. Please order soon, because I'm not going to be making these for a long time. I will be making them, but only for my moms, not for anyone else, because look at the trouble Design Space has been giving me. So yeah, so you already saw how the barrel was how the barrel was like over here on the side. Well, I went ahead and moved the barrel over here. And then this one, it was just a cowgirl by itself, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna add a horseshoe. I think I like it with a horseshoe on the back. And then which other one? Those two, that's it, really. And then, well, this one, my customer, she had one that she had made, and I told her, like, well, I can't make the exact one, but I can make something similar to it. So there it goes. And yeah, I know the colors, right? Certain colors, I understand what they are for, what I'm gonna be using for them. For this one, they're all gonna be 3D. All of them are gonna be 3D. And I have her over here too with a little. And I have not decided. I mean, you don't go bashing others in the group. So there's that. Yeah, I never do. I never bash anyone. Like I'm always like I'm just there to help, and if I don't have nothing nice to say, I just don't say anything, and I won't hard or anything. I just scroll. Like it's like, hey, I'm not gonna be, I mean, I'm just, that's how I am. If I don't, unless the person that posts something's asked, do you see something wrong with what I did? Or but if I read that they're super proud of their work, oh, this is my first mom, and this and that, and I see that there's like little things that could be fixed, but if she's not asking, then, and if I don't agree that it's a nice mom, then I'm not going to. I'll just swipe. Like it's like, okay, well, I mean, if you were to, because sometimes even just changing the color of your flower or changing the color of your ribbon or moving your cutout a certain distance from the other, that makes a whole new change. Or sometimes adding a little bow or a little bling, but hey, if the person is not asking me, if the person is not asking, hey guys, this is my first time making it, what do you think? If they don't ask what I think, then I better just stay shut, just swipe. I'm not gonna say anything. Now if they do ask, of course I'll put my 2 cents in, but I won't be rude. See, I won't be rude. So that's the thing. So that's why I know that it's someone, and I kind of like, the person that reported me to Facebook, it's someone that just yeah. I'll end up saying, and let's not make this into drama. So what? I'm on Facebook timeout. Oh well. Oh well, I have TikTok, I have YouTube. So anyway, so this one, guys, is the one that I'm kind of like iffy about, because I don't know if I like this one right here. These I designed them. I don't know if I like this one right here, or if I like, here's the other, this one better. What you guys think? Most likely I'm gonna make both of them, right? But I mean, what do you guys think? This one or this one? Which one looks better? This one? Right there? Just the cowgirl with a little horseshoe? Or the cowgirl with a horseshoe and the barrel? You like both? Me too. Me too. And wait till you see them 3D. I'm gonna be making these 3D, so it's like, oh, it's gonna outstand more. And once because I mean, really, like I said, I have my deal for the colors. Like you don't see the correct colors right now. The only correct colors are just the turquoise and the pink and the gray. The rest, you don't see the real colors. It's so yeah, so I don't know. It's like I always make doubles of whatever the customer orders. These are like, for those of you that don't know, that are new here, but I think that all you guys, the ones who are here right now, you guys are not new. You guys know that I work mostly with customized. I don't make the same cutouts. I don't. There are most of my cutouts are customized. They're customized for my customer. Depending on see, what inspires me to make the cutouts is how proud the parent feels about, like I can read it, kind of, like when I'm reading their message of what their order, I can read their love, I can read their emotion, and that's what inspires me to create. They just tell me like, okay, yes, she's in this sport or this group or whatever, and I go from there. It's like, okay, that's all you have to tell me. The girl in the horseshoe is really good. The girl in the horseshoe, yeah, right. This one, yeah, it's because, yeah, this one right here. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I like both of them. I'm probably just gonna make both of them anyway. I mean, like, what can happen? That I'm gonna have it extra and I can sell it. I mean, I will already have it made. So yeah, that's those are my cutouts that I'm designing right now. This paw, I had already made it. And this one, well, of course, you guys have seen the vice president, but this vice president here is for District 8 officer. So I have to change the. It's our, yes, it is, right? Yeah, like we a lot of like that's mainly. And a lot of customers, like I'm glad that they understand that. That's the reason why it takes so long with their cutouts, because I don't have like most of my customers don't ask for things that I already have. I can't. It'd be like so cool if, like, you know, you already saw those cutouts, right? You already saw these. Let me see. It'd be so cool if everybody would ask for the same one, you know, but they don't. Like a lot of my customers ask for different things. Like the new cheerleader that I just made, that one too. I had to do. I had to design her. It was for a customer, and her daughter's a cheerleader, and I've been making things for her, so I already know how proud she is of her daughter. So I was like, okay, all right. So that's how I designed the cheerleader. And see over here, these are for someone who wanted lacrosse. So I kind of like didn't design them, but how can I say? I didn't design them because they were already on Cricut, as you guys can see. It's just how they're going to be 3D. Those, and then. Well, here's the cheerleader. Those are the steps that I took to design her. And then, oh, let me close this one. And then I don't think I can go. Oh yeah, and this one, I had to make it a little different. This one right here, I had to make it a little different. It's for a school to see, so I have to be designing these little things, and then with Cricut not helping, that Cricut keeps messing up, and I have to keep getting out and then logging back in and then logging out and then logging back in, and all this thing. It's just kind of like frustrating. And then I move things to one side and it moves it to another, and it gets frustrating. So that's why I tell customers, like, hey, your order is gonna be in a week. Like, wait, it'll be ready in 5 days. Plus, I don't know how long it's gonna take to ship out. So I mean, you know, it'd be a different story if I can just go to all my old cutouts and just make the same cutout. No, my customers want for them, like something designed for them, for their daughter or son. Anyway, let's keep doing the senior. So you guys got that part, right? I already went off topic a lot, and I started talking about other things. And anyway, let me get this one right here. Well, I'll be darned. Let me get this one. And where's the word senior that I just got? That one. Let me move it aside. Small size, volume, okay. Let me make the letters bigger so you guys can see it. Couture Junkie, hello. Vivi, hello, Vivi. So YouTube is all quiet. What the heck? What's going on with YouTube? What's going on? Okay, cursive. So I was looking for a nice cursive senior, but I think I'm just gonna go back to this one that I had used earlier, which was ooh, there's all my good fonts on system. Which one was it? This one, right? It was this one, RetroScript, that I used. Okay, you'll be right back. Alrighty, friend. Okay, so senior, I'm gonna change the size to 6 by 3. Actually, no, because the topper is going to be about 1.5, so I'm gonna change it to 2.5. Let me make the screen bigger. Hopefully it doesn't mess up everything. Oh no, it's working good. Very good. Very, very good. Where's my topper? Where's my grad cap? Here it is. I don't like this grad cap, really. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like that it curves. So let me come over here and get one of these other ones. And I'll come here, edit, copy, and now look for where I was, because other than that, I'm not going to. Where was I? Right here. Okay, so now I'm just gonna right click, paste. Really? No, hombre, guys. I guess today is another day that I'm gonna have to give up because Cricut is misbehaving. Stop. See? It brings it over here. It should be pasting it over here. Right here where I'm clicking. See? And it okay. Alright, well, I'm going to change it to have the tassel to the other side. Horizontal. Let me make it bigger. It's not doing it. There. Okay, let me make the screen bigger. Well. Oh, well. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to get out, guys. This is just not. It's not. It doesn't have me very happy. Okay, let me. Well, what size is this? When did it change the size? Do you guys remember that I had changed the size to 6 and something else? I didn't lock it. See what I tell you? Lock your things. I could have sworn I did. 6.5 by 2.7. Okay. I'm going to make the screen big. Hopefully it doesn't mess it up again. Hopefully it doesn't kick me out somewhere else again. Okay, and now my topper, I'm going to make it 4, and I'm just messing with the size right now, by 1.5. I'm going to lock it. And I'm looking for a good place to place it, but see right there, it covers the eye. Now we can do this. We can add this one. We can make it to the front top, which will be we can make this 3D. Check this out. So we have the word senior. We already know that's how we want it. I want the letters to be silver, and I want a white offset. Apply. And I want a white offset. There we go. And now what I want, this is going to be on the back, right? And then this one is going to be behind. So let me see if it'll let me do it the lazy way. Let's see. Yeah, let me see if it. Wow. Yeah, no. And I keep forgetting what mile marker I was gonna say. where, let me see, it's at 110 and 160. That way I won't have so much trouble finding it again. Let me bring this. But if we stretch it too, I can stretch it. Let me see. 5. There we go. There we go. So it's going to be like that, something like that. See how this one's going to be on the back, but however you do want to add an offset to this one so that at the time of cutting you don't get it in pieces. So I'm going to be adding my cap. I'm going to make it white, and then I'm going to add my offset gray. That's how it's going to be. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to come over here, duplicate it. Now I'm going to come over here to where it says combine. Casabella, hello. Thank you for being here. Hello, crazy mom lady. I love your work. Combine. And then you're going to click on unite. Remember, a lot of people are going to tell you that it's better to weld. Go ahead and do it. Yeah, you can weld too. But the reason I don't like to weld is because when you weld, that's it. You weld it. It ain't coming off. It just ain't coming off. When you unite, you can always come back and ununite and edit. Once you weld, you cannot. So I always like to unite. So see how I highlighted everything? There we go. So this one right here, I'm going to change the color to brown. There we go. Okay, so for my word senior, see the back, which is the white? I'm going to duplicate it right there. And then I'm going to highlight everything again. And I'm going to find my gray, the offset for my topper. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to duplicate it. Once I duplicate it, these two are going to be brown. Now, why is that? Why am I doing all this in brown and all these other colors? Because this is where you're going to be ironing everything. The word senior with the offset, you're going to iron it to here. Your graduation topper and your graduation topper and your offset, you're going to iron it here. So, and why do you want this one on the back? Why do you want this unite? The reason you want this unite is so that you can be able to stick these things together. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to stick them. How the heck? How are you going to stick them? Unless you add an offset of the silver one, the foil one. But now let me tell you something. It looks easy, right? But this is the difference from 3D and just making the regular cutout. See, if I go ahead, I can always see that offset. I can always go ahead and just have that silver offset. Let me make a copy of it and then give you an example. Check this. And I'm going to be guiding you as how I would do it to make it 3D-ish and all this and that. Okay. So, am I confusing you guys? So this is my foil, right? That's my foil. And let me go ahead and make copies of this, so they can go forward. That's how I bring my items forward instead of going one by one. So so this is my foil. This is my foil. Oh my goodness. I hit my funny bone. This is my foil poster board. Now I have this one, which is my word senior. So this one will be glued here to my foil, but not before you iron this one. These two are gonna go ironed. Wow. It's still doing it. It's not, it should, every time I duplicate, it should bring it forward, see? And it's not doing it again. And I don't like doing this one by one. I think it's a waste of time, a lot of time. Let me see if I can do it through here. Copy. Nope. I'll make the video, guys. I'll make the tutorial, okay? No, it's good so far. I'll make the tutorial on this because this really is, I have so much work to do, so much, like to be having a hard time with this right now. And I feel like you guys are not even learning, and like I'm not doing my work that I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm not even giving you a good lesson because my mind's all over the place from where I want to like really throw away Design Space, but I love it, but then I want to throw it away, but then I'm in love with it, and it's kind of like I'm in a love and hate situation right now with Design Space. See, the white and the silver will go ironed to the brown. Okay? And then for this one, look for the dark hat. This one, duplicate it. Oof, it didn't duplicate. It didn't do its job. See, it goes to the back again. Let's see if it'll do it. I don't know who takes care of Cricut, who told Cricut that they could mess with this and make it better, because it's making it a whole lot worse than what it was before. It had already started, see? Design Space had already started kind of like giving trouble, but now it's like worse. Okay? No, baby. Nope. It doesn't matter what I do, it won't. It leaves it on the back. Let me see. Let me try it again. Okay, let me try it again. Now send it back. Bring to the front. Nope, it doesn't matter what I do. No, it's good so far. Okay, well then I guess to make it a lot better, I'm going to go ahead and change the color. Okay, so this is my gray. Oh, but it's gonna give me the same little thing it's giving me. And I'm gonna change this one to brown. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you're going to iron your silver glitter to this cardstock right here. And then let's come over here, this one, let me duplicate it. It's gonna be doing this. See, it goes to the back. Every time you duplicate, I don't know, for those of you who are familiar with this app, with Design Space, you know, every time you duplicate, it brings things forward, you know. So it sends the old one to the back, but it's not doing that in this case. See? And it's not. Okay, so let me see. Send back. I'm gonna send that back. Let me see how it works. Let me see if it works this time. Send back. Nope, it's not working. Well, you get me, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Well, this is how it is. the cap is going to be like that on the back. Senior is going to, that's why I need to have this on the back right there. This one, the brown one's going to be on the back of the dark gray, and that's how you're going to have a 3D effect. Okay, now you want to make it all together for it to look pretty. The whole word senior together. I'm gonna try. Even though I'm like almost to my last button. Like Design Spaces has pressed all my buttons already. Okay. So I just want the word senior in white and the cap white, and my offset, I want it silver. So this is going to be a 2-color. See, when you're going to make the original cutouts, the ones that are flat, that's when you need to slice. The good thing about making 3D is because you don't have to slice. With these other ones, you do. Otherwise, you're going to get the effect that I had over here, where I showed you where it all looked one color. Oof, now it's not letting me go nowhere. Guys, I'm gonna have to let you go. I can't. This is too much for me right now. This thing is just doing its own. It has its own mind. So thank you so much for your. I'll make a video, okay? So that way you can just go to the tutorial and just follow the tutorial, and I don't have to be going through. You won't see how long it took me to make that video. At this point, tutorials are like, I've tried making tutorials and it takes like 2 hours later, an hour later, it's like, oh yes, you know what? The heck with this. I'm just not gonna do it. Let me just work on what I have to work. So no, I'm gonna work on the tutorial, guys, because yeah, this is just, yeah, okay. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for your support. Bye-bye. End live now. Let's see. How do I do this?